Jesus.
Should I hold my wallet? Oh shit, we're live. All right, bet. Yo, what's happening? Welcome this wonderful Whiskey Wednesday. It's your boys, the crew. You know, say my man Mick and the Perez brothers. What up, Renee and Eddie P? And this is 83 and a half. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the midweek report. So we
This
are
feel like
live.
a family show. This feel like a family show right here.
Yeah.
This does, right?
Yeah, we just need the
Step by
Quinteros.
step,
There we go.
day by day. That's all I had.
Yeah,
Y'all remember
I
that
like
show?
yeah.
I was putting my son on the 80s cartoons. First and foremost, let me tell y'all, 80s cartoons and the commercials were litty. They were super litty. Like YouTube got it all, man. My son loves this shit. My son was I was today years old when I found out Jaleel White was in an Oreo commercial. It was weird. Seen him. My son spotted him. He was like, yo, do you see it? He's like, I recognize him by the eyes. I was like, I don't even know how to feel about that because niggas is always getting on my eyes too. But anyways.
Tyson, that dude's smart as a whip. You better don't
Smart.
Don't let him not live up to his potential, please.
I mean, I'll try not to, but
Okay.
you know, a lot of things are definitely his choice. Real quick, we gotta start on a super somber note, man. I mean, this hurts my heart, and I've tried really to make today a really positive day because today marks 2 years, man. 2 years since Mambacita. Let's shout out John, Carrie, and Alyssa Altabelli, Christina Malser, Sarah and Peyton Chester, and Ara Zaboyan. I'm sorry if I said that wrong.
Rest in peace.
We all remember that day, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I really don't know what to say except, man, this is a somber day. You know what I'm saying? 2 years. It's crazy. It is insane. So, yeah, bless up, man. I mean, I guess. And, you know, I mean, unless you guys want to say something, we got to keep it pushing because I don't want to.
Real
I ain't
quick,
gonna let nobody see nothing.
it's my friend's birthday today too, so I feel bad for him because from now on his birthday is different now. Like if your birthday's on like September 11th, it's just different.
I mean, 100%. Yeah, I mean, it's a good friend of mine's birthday too, like my sister. Shout out to you. I just this day. But also,
does it mean that
in
I
case
say
you
it's
did-
not different? I would just still celebrate like it's my birthday.
That's not me.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Sekou Smith, who also passed a year ago today. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know Sekou Smith, man, he was big in the NBA realm. So yeah, man. Just all right, and we move forward. You know what? A couple other RIPs. No, that's not in good taste. A couple other bad defeats. How about that? Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, did something happen that I didn't hear? Oh boy, what did he do?
He's gone. I mean, he's done. He probably. I mean, I don't know. You know what? This seems like. I guess we'll get into it, but this seems like a lot of the people that were like really prominent over the past.
Aaron
decade
Rodgers.
plus.
That's what I
Yeah,
heard. Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers. That's
Oh,
the word.
I blame the man bun. He hasn't been the same since he's been doing those commercials with the man bun.
He hasn't been the same since.
Honestly, a lot of it. I think a lot of it is on him, though. I know a lot of people are like, no, but you're supposed to be that guy, man, and he is normally that guy. But
you didn't score the entire. Like, wasn't it only? They only scored one time.
they
Right?
only scored the first quarter, the first drive, and they made it look easy. And then after that, they
And-
couldn't move the rock.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's tough, man. I've got nothing to say to that except yikes.
Just a couple field goals, right? Or one?
Yeah. I guess we kind of covered that though.
Blocked,
We did
right?
cover that,
Blocked
so,
field goal.
Oh,
Yeah.
block one and a made one. Yeah. They had 10.
Yeah.
It was 13-10.
Yeah, I don't
From
know,
one-
man. Just I don't know what you do at this point. They've won 13 games in each of the last 3 seasons, and they made it to the NFC Championship in all 3 seasons. But I don't know how you fix it at this point. I know last year it was. I would blame that on LaFleur.
Yeah.
Screwed that one
Yeah.
up big
The
time.
call.
This
Yeah.
year, Rodgers, you can't. There's
But
no,
even if
you had to-
LaFleur lets him play and they score, they still need the ball back to score a field goal to win.
Mhm.
as far as last year.
Yeah. So I don't know like how
I don't
much
even remember,
LaFleur
but-
you take or how much he takes for that. So we're
I
gonna
think
blame
he
him
takes
for
a
the
lot, but I
I
mean,
know if you're-
it's mainly him and Rodgers who take everything.
Yeah.
This year, I
100%.
would say Rodgers.
Yeah, no,
I don't know what you do.
This was definitely on Rodgers, especially with all the shit that they dealt with all year with this dude.
Yep.
Yeah,
To
he made
come
some
up to
bad
this, and that's it.
calls. especially at the end of the game when he took that big shot to Adams. Why would you throw that when he's double covered? He had Lazard running wide open across the middle.
It's a little bit of cockiness. It's got to be. It's a little bit of cockiness. Like you just think that it's going to happen.
Cockiness, and I just think you have faith in Adams more than you have in Lazard wide open. Still trusted Adams covered more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense if that's what he was thinking. Because Lazard has proved himself. I'm not saying to be a number one, but he's proved himself to be there for Rodgers plenty of times.
Yeah, to catch the ball and be there.
Yeah. And he was 15 yards. I think they said he was 15 yards downfield, wide open. Catches the ball, he probably runs for maybe another 15.
And then it's hard for me. I'd have to see the play. I don't know how much pressure Rodgers was under. Maybe he didn't have a time to go to his progressions. Like that's a lot for me to comprehend at that time, at that moment. But
it wouldn't have gone right. Like I don't know.
Either way, you went, 3.5 quarters without scoring a touchdown after.
Yeah.
So
let me just say that it was good to watch teams that should have been in the playoffs instead of the fraudulent teams we had to watch that first week, aka the Cardinals. So all 4 of those games were why we watched football, and I was just glad to be a part of that last weekend because that was fantastic.
That was an amazing weekend of football. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen a weekend like that.
It really was. Now I'm gonna say this because I was working on Sunday. I missed probably the greatest game of all time, but guess what? It comes on tomorrow, so I can't wait. Yeah.
Make sure you watch that.
I will definitely be watching. But let's tap into the second greatest game this weekend because another GOAT went out, right? I mean, shout out to the Rams. They dominated that game. I turned it off.
They tried to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory is what they tried to do.
I wish I could personally talk to Cam Akers myself. I got some very choice words for that young man.
Was it his fault?
Having played football myself.
Oh, got to be his fault for fumbling twice. I think they benched him.
He fumbled twice?
Yeah.
See?
Twice.
So
does Cooper get any? Does Cooper get any?
Well, you know what? I'll say this about Cooper's. When someone's coming to tackle you, you do need to try to put both hands on the ball, not just one. That being said, he does get a pass only because he fucking never fumbles. And, at some point in your career, you're probably going to fumble if you handle the ball that much. That dude never fumbles. Unfortunately, it happened in the playoffs. So, other than that, no, he don't really get too much. Akers did it twice. The first time, about to go into the end zone. Well, okay, he wasn't going to make it. He was a couple yards shy, but he gets upended. But he's running through the crowd, and he got through the crowd, but there's still a guy there who gets his hands on him, and he keeps one fucking hand on the ball. That's high school shit. Cover the ball with both hands, especially when there's, 3 seconds left in the half, and you're that close to the end zone, you could at least get a field goal. In the playoffs, you have to know to secure the points, secure the ball to secure the points. And then he lets it happen again. Come on. There's no excuse. No excuse.
Are you sure?
The second one, he had, I think, both arms on it, and someone still.
No, he didn't.
Not on the second one?
He had one arm on it.
Oh, okay.
That's what irritated. If he had both hands, well, what could you do? But he did not. He had one hand on it again. And I'm sitting there thinking, what the fuck are you doing?
Man, I wish I would have went to Eddie's house to watch it with him.
As a third-party observer,
talk about agony and ecstasy.
I'm glad that he carried the ball like that because that game got really, really interesting in the late third and the fourth quarter. That game
got super interesting.
Very interesting.
Looks like the whole game of turnovers. I'm gonna watch it.
And then you know what gets me? Here's the thing that gets me. Maybe because back when I played high school football, well, it was just a different time. They'll let you know when you fucked up. And I noticed when he fumbled the ball the first time, he's in the sideline walking around. Guys are walking, just tapping him on the head. And you know what they're saying? Oh, that's all right, man. Next time.
Don't worry.
That's right, man. Don't worry. That's right. And he does it again. Fuck no. I would have ripped into his fucking ass.
The first one, he doesn't fumble that much either, Akers. So one is
he's hardly played. How do we know?
He played last year. He didn't fumble much.
Yeah, but
he didn't play that much last year either.
He's dynamic.
The playoffs, he played well.
That guy's dynamic, though.
He's dynamic.
But
so what?
Just the second one, I definitely would have been a teammate that's like, yo, that's bullshit.
You need to hold that fucking ball. Sit on the bench.
Because at least the first one was at the beginning, right?
Get in the game.
The first one was the beginning of the game, so it's all right. We don't like it, but we could overcome that. You start fumbling like late third quarter. That's no bueno.
No way. Just like Phil Jackson said, Kobe. That's where Sean McVay needs to go. Sony. Akers hit the bench.
I think Sony played the rest after, didn't he? After he fumbled the second time.
I don't really recall Akers in the game much after that.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was in the game.
But the game was almost over too, so
Oh, that's a horrible call. Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry, I'm literally just watching highlights. First off, it looks amazing. This call on Weddle was stupid, but whatever. That's old school football. Tom Brady, man, there's a lot going on. That's crazy though. Still, with all that going on, he still threw for 329. I was talking to my friend the other day, and he's talking about great defenses, this and third. Like, I don't even think there's a such thing anymore because still you're letting 300 yards go. I mean, we talked about Joe B in that shit.
Hey, I have a real question, and this has to do with my team.
Yeah.
Now that
you have a shitty quarterback, my bad.
Yes, right. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that because when I see it, I'm like, bro, you're like average at best, right? Like extremely average, maybe even a slightly below. But how do the Niners move on from that? If let's say we go to the Super Bowl again, but every time he's out, we lose, right? Like I don't know how you.
Some guys are just winners. I don't know how to explain it. Tim Tebow was a winner, and he wasn't very good in the NFL, but he won games in the NFL.
Ryan Fitzpatrick's not a winner, but
fuck that. Fitzmagic. Yeah, and you know what?
You should probably look at his winning percentage, and it might tell you different.
But there's a reason why they call it Fitzmagic. I mean, he's made some really interesting things happen. He reminds me of another dude, Jeff Garcia. You're right. They're not, like for some reason they come in. That's what I throw Garoppolo right in that mix. Like, I mean, it's like a serviceable.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, just for instance, if they beat the Niners and we go to the Super Bowl, like, how do we move on from that? Like. Right, we drafted Trey Lance to like
a quarter.
If they beat the Niners, or you mean if they beat the Rams?
If we move on to the Super Bowl, how do the Niners move on from Jimmy G? Like they've been
obviously. They follow the Ravens. Remember the Ravens won the championship with Trent Dilfer. They moved on from him.
Yeah, but Trent Dilfer, I think Jimmy G's better than Trent Dilfer.
Well, you're spoiled because you want that Bill Walsh. Joe Montana, Steve Young offense, and that's not the Niners now. You guys are run the ball, play the
defense.
That's
fine. But I'm just saying, like, right, there are better quarterbacks than Jimmy G. We all agree with that, right?
That's not that. Yeah, I agree. But what about the synergy? Like, guys just get up and play for Jimmy, and
that's what I'm saying. Like, I would like to get a better quarterback, but like, I don't see how you justify moving on from him.
Man, I say don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Stay with him until the wheels fall off.
There you go. I guess we'll have to. I was just. This is the question, right? Like, I'm not.
If you can get Rodgers,
it's odd.
Obviously, move on.
Yeah,
Rodgers.
But
that's the only thing I think you guys do. You try and get Rodgers for sure,
or Russell.
What about Deshaun?
Russell Wilson?
Or
Russell, but Russell ain't going up.
What about Deshaun?
That would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice because there's a lot of teams that are saying that they're out on Deshaun, which is. I mean, I guess it's some shit. I was gonna say it's crazy, but I guess
I understand why. But once it all gets settled, then they're all gonna come running for him.
I mean, and rightfully so, because on the field, he's a winner. All right, well, let's get back. All right, so Tom Brady and the Bradettes are out. There are no more number 1 seeds, but there is a number 2 seed that should be a number 1 seed. That's them Chiefs, baby. Now, look, once again, I'm gonna let y'all talk about this because I haven't seen it and I don't care. Spoil it at this moment. I've heard and I've seen the tweets. Instant classic and amazing. 13 seconds, overtime, all of that. Talk to me, fellas. What did y'all see from this game? Y'all didn't see the Super Bowl champs?
So the Buffalo Bills should
You can't win a Super Bowl playing that kind of defense. Neither of those teams played defense. They didn't.
So who wins? No. I'm sorry.
I would tell you.
Let me let you talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to say, whoever comes out of the NFC is going to win the Super Bowl because both of those defenses are better than any defenses left. That's what I'm going to say.
I kind of agree with that. I would be a little nervous with the Niners because of their offense isn't as, I guess, score heavy as the Rams are.
They have the weakest offense left. Yeah, they have the weakest offense.
Yeah, let's say that. Yeah, we have the weakest offense left probably, but because we run so well, we were able to keep games close, but the Rams have a more explosive offense that could probably keep up with a shootout. We can't do a shootout. Like we have to make it a grind out ugly game. So that'd be a little hard for me with the KC. I'm honestly I'm rooting for the Bengals.
Look what the Bucks did last year to Patrick Mahomes. Look what they did.
Yeah, they did. You're right.
That was last year. And you know what happens in a year? You learn.
But that defense hasn't learned to play defense.
But Rick made a good point too, though. The Bills had the number one defense.
Yeah.
And they put up 42 points on them.
I mean, I'm saying not only 42 points, but in 13 seconds, Pat Mahomes got his team in a position to tie the game. Then in overtime, I don't even know how long it took in overtime, but in overtime, that's all they needed was that one possession. It was over.
But that's on the defensive coordinator. That the defense, he did not call. Like, first of all, heat him up. You got 13 seconds. Heat him up and rally the ball.
Patrick Mahomes.
Doesn't matter. Heat him up. Dude.
I don't know how you leave Kelsey open like that.
Was so wide open. Tyreek was so wide. There's no, like, you should be fired if those two guys are running. Those guys should be double covered. Make somebody else beat you.
Yeah.
Anybody else.
Well, I think I get why they're open. First off, there's a couple of things happening. One, they're both football intelligent, and they have the freedom to run their own routes. Did you hear the soundbite this week?
Find the soft spots and shit.
Yeah, and Kelsey said, "Yo, really, whatever route is being called, I probably won't run it." Like he's exactly at his point, he's going to find the soft spot. They're intelligent enough to do that, so that's how that happens. And then Pat Mahomes is going to find you.
Zone blitz and bracket him. Make somebody else beat you.
Clearly,
because
there's ways around it. Yeah,
they kept Tyreek on basically locked up for most of the game, and he got loose late. Most of the game, he was locked up. You'll see when you watch it. You'll see.
That's the thing. They're just so explosive.
I feel like at the end of the day, they play around. Like they're just like, we'll turn it up whenever we want to, and then they do. And I just feel like, for me personally, I think LA is gonna win. Sorry, Renee. Love you, fam. But I think LA is going to win. I mean, I've been on LA's bandwagon, a good part of this year. But I think that the Chiefs are too much for them. At the end of the day, you guys have sat here and P got on his own team about fumbles and all that. You don't think the Chiefs are capable of doing that when the time is brightest? Like, man, they're going to be fine. They'll be fine.
I will say one thing as far as the Rams. Stafford made me feel better. He played great. He didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong.
Big throws.
Yeah,
made some big throws. We said, how's Cooper Kupp butt naked? I don't understand how you let Cooper Kupp get butt naked like that. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't know either.
It's another intelligent person who probably found the soft spot.
That's Cooper Kupp.
Well, they sent everybody. They sent the house to Stafford. So at that point, when you're doing that, you don't have any coverage. You just have man. All your receivers, they got one guy covering them. And Cooper Kupp, he just went deep, and somehow Stafford noticed that, and he hit him. But with no safeties, it does make it easier with the blitz.
Right, but I didn't even see a guy in the pit. When he threw the ball, and I saw Cooper Kupp, I saw nobody else. I didn't see any Bucks, period. Like, that's super wide open.
Yeah. Same thing like, Kelsey and Tyreek. I don't know how they let him do that.
I don't get it.
And it was 2 plays in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Just like those games, 2 plays in a row, he hit Cooper Kupp to get down there that quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's high level talk about Saturday real quick, and then we'll get back to some things that occurred from last week. High level, Rams. Let's start with Rams and 49ers. What do y'all really see happening there? Is it going to be a game?
I think it's going to be a game.
It's going to be a close game. I'm not going to lie. I honestly think the Rams are going to win, but I'm rolling with the Niners because I said I would. But I honestly think at the end of the day, this is going to be another one of those.
Then don't roll with us. Roll with the other team.
I gotta go with what I say. I gotta go with what my gut feels.
Right. So you're not rolling with this. You're with them.
Kind of not. But
fine. I'm rolling with fine. You let me out. I'm rolling with the Rams.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you with us anyways.
I get it.
You have more gold attire in your house than you do red. Does that make sense? No.
Yeah, a little bit.
Whiskey's hit.
But I'm gonna tell you that the Niners win by 6.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? Niners win by 6.
Niners win by 6. How? Because Devo. Is Devo okay? Because Devo.
Yeah, so far so good. They haven't came out.
I haven't heard what happened. It looked like he was grabbing his chest.
So probably had like a bruised chest or something.
I'll say it looked either sternum or rib shot. Like it looked tough, and it looked like it was hard for him to breathe. But he came back in and he fought through it. Like
yeah, he came back in, but he couldn't stay in like more than like one play at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I honestly think we win. But it's gonna be a grind out game. It's not gonna be like some blowout or something.
Well, I think it's gonna be tight. I think it's be
a
one possession game. One possession game.
Debo is your X factor.
Debo and Mitchell. Yeah, you're right.
If Debo can't go, your offense don't go. What happened to Kittle?
Hold on, Kittle. Don't count Kittle out. Don't count Kittle out.
Just because Kittle ain't showed up yet, don't mean he's not gonna show up this game.
Don't count Kittle out.
What's he gonna do? He got to get a guy. He got to get a quarterback that's gonna throw the ball. Hey, 180 yards. That's a lot of dink and dunks to whomever is playing running back.
Kittle hasn't had his best year, but I wouldn't count him out.
Yeah, I wouldn't count him out. You ain't just gonna let him run wild. You know what I mean?
But I think Rick is right. I think Debo's the X factor. If he doesn't,
I would say Ramsey's going to cover Debo, but with the scheming that we do, I don't think he really can like specifically stick with someone. So
you know when he's most dangerous is when he's in that halfback set when he can either take the handoff, you can do that flare route, or he gets lined up with a linebacker and you're in trouble. There's no guarding him there.
Yeah,
when he's in that halfback set. There's no guarding him.
Yeah.
Maybe Ramsey guards Kittle.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I think Ramsey. I think they say, Ramsey, you stay on Kittle. But that's it.
I don't like that matchup because look what Mike Evans dogged Ramsey. He's too big.
It was only a couple plays though.
Yeah, but he scored a touchdown on him, and he had 2 big catches on him. Like go back and look at it.
Those were big. They were big.
Those were big catches.
Better QB. You know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I think Evans is also faster than Kittle.
I just don't think Jimmy G gets the ball to Kittle the same way Brady's like, he's going to test me.
You're right.
That's fair.
You're right.
You know what? The way you look at the game, it should say the Rams winning, but they don't beat us. That's the problem. Like that's literally the issue. Like the Rams have a super team. They're really good. They're super talented. But when it comes to us, whatever it is that our coach knows or whatever,
know each other.
They can't seem to get over the hump when it comes to us. Maybe we're just the kryptonite right now. I don't know. But I understand why people will say the Rams are gonna win. They should win. All those things totally make sense, right? Better quarterback, better wide receiver group. Not a better tight end, but probably even like better run, like maybe a better running back.
Maybe.
Yeah, but ultimately, we still find a way to they might even have a better defense than us. And ultimately, we still find a way to grind it out and win.
I will give it to y'all. Y'all do, because I mean they said that shit early about Aaron Rodgers and y'all being Aaron Rodgers kryptonite. And I was like, this is stupid. I was like, they just went down and scored, and then what ended up playing out? Y'all beat Aaron again. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe y'all got something. I mean, Kyle Shanahan's gonna have to have the coaching game of his fucking life.
That's
right. You know what I'm saying, in order for this to happen. But
you guys aren't wrong. But I feel like all streaks have to come to an end at some point.
Not this week. That's all I'm saying.
That's how I feel about it.
You know what? I would feel some sort of way about your fanhood if you didn't say shit like that.
Maybe next year, guys.
You sound.
See you next year. I sub, son.
All right. Can I have my take now?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Rams win by 10. And that's because after the first game they got smoked. I don't even know what happened. Second game, they learned some stuff. Crucial mistakes again, fucking killed them and let the Niners back in the game, just like what happened this past week. Third game, you got to learn by then. And I agree, they are a better team. The Niners seem to have their number. It's just, it happens. Fuck, I don't know how it happened, but they got their number. Yes, streaks come to an end, but I feel like they've learned, forget the streak thing. I feel like they've learned after 2 games. And Jason made a good point a couple weeks back. It's hard as hell to beat a team 3 times in 1 year. We've seen it, but it doesn't happen very often. And I think this is one of those cases where it's not going to happen, because if you haven't learned after 2 games, which we'll find out, I think they have. I think they shore up the mistakes that they made to allow the Niners to get back in the second game, because they pretty much owned them in the first half. Actually, just the first half. Second half was a whole different game. I think they learned from that. I think they win the close game, but I think they win by more than one score, 10 points. Not like
What you mean?
3 scores or nothing. 10 points.
Yeah.
I know you said like you learn, but it's been 6 games.
Damn.
Well,
It's not even 3 games.
yeah, but you know what? Every season, teams are a little different. That's why I'm going by these 2 games.
Fair.
Your team is different every season. So all 6 games have been a little different. The 2, the
Yeah.
2, and the 2. So
Nah, I think Stafford's gonna show out. He's been hearing a lot. He's gonna show out, and then he's gonna lose the Super
Bosa,
Bowl.
sacks, Stafford,
Oh, shout out to
broken
Bosa.
And-
ribs.
and which I've mentioned before, Von Miller is going to show up, like he has been these last couple games.
Von got his swagger back. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
been,
He
he's been
definitely
a
got his
beast on the edge. Like I was watching that game. Tom was only in like the second of his third step of the drop, and Vaughn was already turning the corner. That their left tackle was like you and I probably could have played just as well or as bad as he played. He was getting dogged all game long.
I just saw the one where Von didn't even get the sack. He pushed his tackle back into Tom, so Tom had to step up, and the old boy got the sack from the other side. I was like, that's crazy. Like Von is what, like 12, 13 in? I mean, he's still doing shit like that. Yeah, that's
Yeah. And I like what the Rams did this last game. They actually moved Aaron Donald to the outside for the first time instead of keeping him inside. That seemed to work pretty good too. So we'll see.
He's 10 years in.
There it is. All right. Let's
Move on.
talk about
Von Miller.
Let's talk about the other showdown. I mean, y'all know I'm torn. Not really, but I kind of torn. My man, Joey B. Great. I mean, I've been caping up for him all year. You know what I'm saying? The only person I caped up more for him then is Jameis Winston. But I mean, Jameis ain't in it, so you know what I'm saying? I hope you get better, Jameis, if you're watching. I know you probably watching, you eating some crab legs right now. Salute to you, King. You know, next year's your year. But this year, Joey B.
What the fuck
Great.
is he the king of?
I
What's
know,
he
he's
king
the
of?
king. Jeez.
Burger King, Crab King.
Burger
King
King.
crab legs. That's what it
King
is.
crab
King crab legs. There you
Black
go.
people lift each other. Fuck out of here, all right? Anyway, same.
Not everyone can be a king, bro. I'm sorry. Not everyone can be
Hey,
queens.
so can I start this one?
Keep
I was
it
thinking.
100.
I've been
Go
thinking
ahead.
about this.
I mean,
Joe B. A guy I was thinking about, and I'm sorry, I have to make a basketball analogy, but Joe B reminds me of Luka Doncic because when I think about it, Tom Brady is LeBron James.
What?
Just let me.
Tom
run
Brady's
this.
the GOAT.
Let me. Okay, well,
We're just talking
Anyway,
right now.
I'm
Players
just talking
playing
right now.
Okay.
Okay. Tom Brady's LeBron James. Aaron Rodgers is Kevin Durant.
Okay.
I think Patrick Mahomes is Steph Curry. So I feel like Joe B
Okay. Nice.
is Luka Doncic with Justin Herbert being Trae Young. That's what I think. That's what I see.
I fuck with you.
That's what I see right now.
I fuck with you. Where's Jameis Winston? I'm just curious.
Where's who?
Oh, boy.
Jameis Winston
That's
is
John Wall.
Jameis Winston is Russell Westbrook with the turnovers.
There you go.
With the turnovers.
There you go. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook turnovers.
That
Like,
being
he'll-
said,
He could drop a triple double, which Winston could throw 5 touchdowns, but he'll also throw 5 picks. So
that's true. That being said, I think KC rolls on Sunday. I think they roll.
Oh, that's good. Good stuff.
I agree.
I think
At the end of the
Casey
day,
rolls. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I think Casey rolls too.
Joe be great. Throws for 400. Let's go.
Nah, Joe's gonna get his off for sure. Joe's gonna get his off. I mean, you guys mentioned it. The defense of Kansas City has been their Achilles heel all year. So yeah, I mean, I think Joe gets his 400, but at the end of the day, the guy that could compete the best in a shootout just lost. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah, but he don't have as many receiving weapons, I think, as Joe Burrow does. And that's
but I think the one thing that he has above Joe, you know what I'm saying, this year at least, are those legs. You know what I'm saying?
experience.
And experience. You know what I'm saying? You remember what the Bills did to New England? I think that's the Bills at their peak, right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's Josh Allen at his peak. They couldn't stop him running or throwing. Like he did whatever the fuck he wanted to. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
they just discovered a new weapon though for next year.
possibly.
That new Gabriel Davis, he's pretty good. I picked him up towards the end of the fantasy season, and he was starting to come on. Nothing like what he did this past week, but that dude's going to be pretty good next year.
Did he play for Atlanta at one time?
That's the
I'm
other.
not sure.
That's the other Gabriel. I know you're
Yeah,
talking about.
that's Taylor Gabriel. Taylor Gabriel.
Right.
Rick, a better analogy is they went toe to toe with the Chiefs. Like I think you don't need to say anything else. The Bills have shown like they have arrived, and it's probably going to be their league here in a couple years if things go right. They keep the right pieces in place.
Is Mahomes and he just slipped my mind. The Bills quarterback,
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Sorry, Josh Allen Mahomes. Is that the new Manning Brady?
I think so.
Rivalry.
I think so.
I don't know with Burrow.
I want to say Burrow. I want to say Burrow.
And Herbert.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Herbert got to get to the playoffs.
There's a lot of good young signal callers. So we're all those guys are under 26 years old. So we're spoiled as football fans because there's a lot of good young guns now. So it's hard to say, Renee, but I think they'll try to build it like that. But Josh Allen's game's just a little bit different. Like he's more along the lines of a Mike Vick or a
I'm just saying more like rivalry reasons, not like styles of play. Just a rivalry, like, hey, these are the two best in the AFC, and they're going to be meeting each other quite often, possibly.
But the AFC, but to Mick's point, the AFC is stacked in terms of QB play. They are stacked, you know what I'm saying, with those boys. So it'll be interesting, you know what I'm saying, to see how they take each other out. I think for the Chiefs, it depends on Andy Reid's health. You know what I'm saying? Andy Reid got to stay healthy. Andy Reid is up there, and he's dealt with a lot. You know what I'm saying? But then the next up is definitely going to be the Bills. And, they got a good thing going with McDermott. All right, so let's talk Fallout real quick. Let's talk about the Fallout boys, so to speak. All right, first things first, who was it? Was it you, Renee, or was it Ramon that sent that thing about Marcellus Wiley, his take on Aaron Rodgers?
Which must have been Ramon. I didn't send anything.
Must have been. But it was a good ass take. At the end of the day, he was like, yo, Green Bay's got I hate my shirt right now, so make it look like I got boots. I ain't got no boots.
Oh, it wasn't Marcellus Wiley, it was Swagoo. That's
right. My bad.
Yeah, you're right.
I said Marcellus Wiley. My bad.
It's all good.
But yeah, when he was talking about they got to move on from Aaron Rodgers, and I like what he said because I mean it's hard to disagree. If Aaron Rodgers was a coach, it'd be no question. He'd be done. You can only do so much, right? You know what I'm saying? And look at what the Eagles did with Andy Reid, right? They moved on from Andy Reid because they had only reached a certain level, and they were like, yo, all right, we got to go. And now look at what Andy Reid is doing. But they also did the same thing with Donovan McNabb. Like, Green Bay should do the same thing with Aaron Rodgers. Like, it's cool. Let it go. Y'all don't believe?
I don't know.
I do and I don't. Like, I have mixed feelings about it. But go ahead, Eddie.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying he's so good. I don't know. That's like saying we're done with LeBron or whoever Jamal compared him to. We're done with like Kevin Durant. Which I get it. It did happen, but man,
like I got a
quarterback is hard to find.
If OBJ went to the Packers, do the Packers beat the Niners?
No.
Did they have Devontae and OBJ?
Well,
I don't know.
More weapons. More trust. You know what? Not more weapons, more trusted weapons.
Yeah.
The problem with Aaron is he doesn't trust guys. And I get it because a lot of guys drop balls and you see his face, right? Him and Tom are the two guys who get away with it the most, where they look at you like, you fucking idiot. Like, and as a receiver.
After fumble.
Yeah, they do.
What was the tight end that fumbled to start?
Tanya?
To start the downhill, you know what I'm saying? When old boys, the veteran,
Mercedes Lewis.
Oh yeah.
When you seen Aaron Rodgers' face, he was like, "You motherfucker," you know what I'm saying? And they had just talked him up, like
they
So you're right, Nick. You're 100% right. I think at the end of the day, it does come down to trust. And Aaron Rodgers will shut your ass out. You fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. He trusts Devontae Adams to throw him in double coverage. Lazard's dropped wide open balls, end zone touchdown balls. So I don't think he trusts him enough.
I still would have thrown it to him.
And
all you need is a first down to keep going. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, where the fuck was Cobb at? Period. He made sure the Cobb was there. I just feel like,
Cobb's old. He can't get open.
Yeah, sure. But I feel like, at the end of the day, in terms of tops in the league, you're right, Jamal, about your NBA analogies. But in terms of production, to me, Rodgers is more like James Harden. Ooh. Regular season MVP puts up numbers, but what does he win?
Well, Rodgers does have a championship. Harden doesn't.
One. And that's you're right. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking one is hard to get, man.
Better than none.
That's the Dallas Cowboys since they haven't had one. That's the Niners. We ain't got one since, dog.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, in his time, in his era, honestly, he should have won a couple.
Yeah,
he should have won a couple.
I
mean, and
should have won these last 3 years. That's for sure.
Yeah, you nigga pick excuse. That's fine. You still didn't win it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be time to go.
But the way I look at it is, I always look at things as a commodity, and Aaron Rodgers is a once in a generation quarterback. And when you have one of those, it's like having a Honus Wagner. You sell it if someone backs up a truck and gives you $5 million for it. Other than that, you hang on to it because you're never going to be able to get that back again. And that's kind of just the way I look at it. I don't think he's regressed enough to where, I could say, well, I'll find somebody else who can, there's two guys, it's him and Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, and pretty much everybody else, right? Like those are the three guys right now.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't put Jimmy G in there, huh?
Not yet.
Jameis Winston. Anyway, all right. Let's talk about the other goat. It looks. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I was asking one of my guys this the other day because he's a Bucks fan, and I was like, "Yo, it looks like the Bucks are about to go back to being the old Bucks. It looks like they're going to lose a lot of their coaches, and it looks like they're going to lose their quarterback and their tight end. Am I the only one?
I'm okay. I'm okay with Tom leaving.
I don't know if Tom's leaving yet, to be honest. He seems on the fence.
What is he saying? That's saying like he'll come back, though.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know if he's leaving yet. I think Rob Gronkowski's out. I think he's like, I'm over.
You guys see his post where he said, if I had to make a decision today, I'm retiring?
Yeah. But did you see Tom's post?
I think if he comes back, if Gronk comes back, it's only because Tom came back. If Tom don't come back, it's a wrap. They're both out.
That's exactly what it comes down to. But Tom, let me see. Tom had said something about
his wife has put in a lot of time and his kids are growing and he doesn't have as much time and he needs to start being more of a dad to his kids and watching.
And he thought about Kobe. He mentioned Kobe. He was like, "Yo, we think we're gonna be here." And forever, look at Kobe. You know what I'm saying? God rest his soul. So he was just like really reflective. Sounded like a peace out to me.
Sounded like he's thinking about it. Yeah.
What else does he have left to prove? He has just about every record, and I don't know that anybody's going to play long enough to get there. I don't know.
I don't know if anyone else is going to get 6 Super Bowls.
I don't think
7.
7.
Yeah. There is nothing for Tom Brady. Look, Tom Brady, he's lived long enough. You know how they say you live long enough to what is
get your roses?
No. To be a hero or to die a villain, some shit.
Live long enough.
It was in Batman. I hate it. You know what? Honestly, y'all, I suck at these fucking idioms or saying.
I'm gonna get you a book. Let me get you a book.
I gotta get it right. I am the pot on the kettle, calling it black because
I'm just saying, man. It says
I can't
either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Right. My point in this case was Tom has lived long enough to be the villain and then become a respected hero in my eyes. He was a villain forever, and now I just respect this nigga as just the GOAT. Like, I mean, it is what it is. I have zero bad things to say about Tom Brady now. Whereas you asked me this 10 years ago, halfway through his career, I'm like, yo, fuck Tom Brady.
And
I got a better question. Is Mahomes gonna be like the next LeBron and get to the championship a bunch of times and not win it?
He's trajecting there. I don't know how many more times he has left to even get in the championship because at some point they're gonna have
model mentality.
Well, he's not gonna have all those weapons because they paid him a shit ton. That's the problem.
Yeah, but he said he's gonna always restructure his deal.
Okay, if he does that, then okay.
He said that like even when he signed, he's like, I know I have to restructure because it's just not.
But let me circle back real quick, and I want to see if you guys saw that. So you guys remember when Tom got his lip busted and he was bleeding, and they kept showing that thing. I was like, dude, that's gonna be an NFT someday, and whoever does that can make a shit ton of money. Trust me. I feel like it's coming. Right. I don't know. You heard it here first.
Right, but
NFT of him with a busted lip.
With the because they kept showing it, and it was all picture. He kind of looked like Superman with blood on his lip.
Hey, did you see?
But Tom will own that, by the way. Tom is going to be the one.
Did you guys see the meme saying Joe Burrow's the only guy that's standing between us and Patrick Mahomes' brother, like dancing at the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Let's go, Burrow.
Hey, look, like Brittany wanted emancipation from her dad. I hope
Oh.
Pat wants emancipation from his family really soon. Like you can just be your own entity because you got some fuck boys for your family.
I just want to be on one thing. Although Ramon's not here, Tannehill is stinky.
Who?
Ryan Tannehill stinks.
Oh, Tannehill. I thought you
I'm
said
glad I
Tannehill.
looked. I'm Renee first. I'm glad that you challenged me, and I'm glad that I looked at it, so I didn't die on that hill. He was
Yeah, you
hot
bounced
garbage.
quick. You jumped off quick. You're like, I'm out.
He was hot garbage.
3 picks. Yeah.
I told y'all he didn't deserve number one. I told y'all, but at the same time, it was respectable that he did what he could. But Jesus, I knew it was over when they did. You know how they do those like those little vignettes at the beginning or like in the pre-games, and he did it with like a country star. I was like, oh no, it's over.
It's all
No,
right.
fuck no, it's over. It's over. It's over. And it was like some country star that looked like he could be a white rapper. It was bad. I was like, yo, it's
Yeah, but he was never their savior.
no.
Everything changed
Uh,
once Henry went down.
Yeah, no, Derrick Henry.
No, but he
the
was
favorite.
like he was better than what they had before. It seemed like because they were kind of
Yeah.
sucky before until they got 10.
Yeah, when
They
he
had
came over from
Mariota.
Miami, he was better than what they had. But
I think it was Mariota who was their quarterback. That they
It was
moved on from.
Mariota. It was Mariota. Yeah, because I was like, damn, that's fucked up. My how the mighty have fallen. Mariota is yeah.
He just didn't have a great year overall. The Titans, he looked better last year.
yeah,
And then this year
Yeah.
they got Julio, and everything went to shit for some reason.
Julio, that boy
Jay
just
Brown
like
got
shell of
hurt.
himself.
Man.
Yeah,
All right.
he's
So
Julio
dude, him
stinks.
and AJ Green should hold
Yeah.
hands and just skip off the field and be done.
I was gonna
Yeah, they
say
might-
so let's talk retirement. Should they retire?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for both of them.
Neither of them can. They can't do what they used to do. Neither of them, and they're
Let's
both
talk this
prototypical
okay, sorry.
receivers. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk this overtime discussion. Everybody was having.
Let's do it.
Let's talk
overtime.
this real quick. I like
Let's talk
that.
this. I
Go
fucking
ahead.
hate that. Well, first and foremost, y'all do understand that Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs had proposed for each team to get a possession in overtime. It failed, like it didn't pass, and then of course they win. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the only ones that got it. At the end
When
of the
did
day, I
they
think that's
propose that?
year before last. And I think that's the only answer to this.
Well, but
is just one possession.
we already changed overtime, though. We changed it
We
already.
did.
So why are we changing it again?
Because there's fucking whiners, which is stupid to me.
Step up and play some damn defense.
That's what it comes down to. Yep.
First of all, they should have played some defense for 13 seconds.
Right?
Yeah.
I
They would have
know.
won the
Yeah.
fucking game.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear about like you deserve a shot in overtime. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell KD was talking about. That play defense, and you don't got nothing to worry about.
I tapped out on everything that fool said. I was out. I was like coin flip and all this other bullshit. I was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all run with that. But at the end of the day, I personally think that when we made the first change, it should have been as simple as, hey, you know what? Guaranteed possession. Each one gets guaranteed possession.
They should have
Whether
done
it
it then.
be-
Yeah.
Yeah, whether it be
They
a
were gonna
field
do it.
goal or a touchdown, guaranteed possession. But to your point, Mick and Eddie and Renee, you know what I'm saying? They made the rules. Fuck it. They know what it is. You get a touchdown, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's been just fine until now.
That
come
being
on.
said,
I think people just wanted to
The
see longer
selfish-
football because it was
the
such an
selfish
exciting
part
game.
of me, yeah, exactly. The selfish part of me wanted to see that game keep going.
But
Yeah.
it's the thing, like college and pro, they want to distinguish their games, right? So like in college, 1 foot is in, in pro, you gotta have 2 feet in, right? And like
Which
they
is
want to
stupid.
they want to keep it separate, right? And I think that college is basically the minor leagues to
Training
the
day.
pros. So I think
That's training
those
day.
rules should be really similar, if not the same as the NFL.
Same.
But
But like,
Exactly.
what's to say like, hey, right, all right, both possession. Patty scores a touchdown. Fucking Allen scores a touchdown.
Yeah.
Mahomes scores another touchdown. Oh well, they should just let them play the whole overtime. They're like, it's just gonna keep changing because
well, you're never gonna
Yeah.
satisfy everybody.
exactly.
Never.
Right. Right.
Yep.
So I mean, I think to y'all point at this
Take
excuse
your
me, point of the
Allen
game,
ice up.
Yeah, exactly. Forget it. I mean, it's done. What's done is done. You played a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? Your defense lost it twice, basically. It's over. Number one defense didn't matter at the end of the day.
Was the number 32 defense for
I
13
mean,
seconds and an overtime.
Hey, and
Yep.
and once again, this is why I say despite everything that you told me, Mick, that's why Patty Mahomes can't be beat. Because number one defense up to a point. When it came down to winning time, and we've seen this happen so many times with great athletes, when it came down to winning time, he showed improved. That's it. That's all that matters.
I felt the same way. I even had to go head up with P on that, but I saw what the Bucs did to him, and they made him look. He didn't look like he looked like Patricia Mahomes. Okay,
no, you're right.
I know it can be done.
But y'all remember what happened in that game, right? Because he was hurt, and that fool played his ass off. Y'all remember? He threw a ball, and he was like this. He was burnt, and he was horizontal to the ground, and he still playing that thing. And
dude dropped it. Dude dropped it.
31 to 9. Was it 31-9? What was it?
But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, really, if you look at it, was it Pat Mahomes' fault? Nope, not at all. That dude did everything he could. You know what I'm saying? He did everything.
I want to say the Bills, like, yes, they're like the number one defense, but I don't think like they're the number one rushing quarterback. I think against the Niners and against the Rams, he'll be under duress, dude.
Yeah, he'll be under more. Yeah, for sure.
One other thing too, the number one the number one defense is kind of like the tallest midget, right? Because the number one defense, like total yards, is still like 350. You can't say that. Or you're right.
You can say that. I'm short. I'm a midget. I apologize. It's cool.
But like total yards, number one defense is still like 280, 290. That's still a lot of yards.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of yards. That's what's crazy about this time. But I mean, that's the way that they have the rules, right? Like you can't do nothing.
So I feel like it's a little misleading. Well, we're the number one defense. Sure. Okay, well, you're still giving up 20 some points a game.
Yeah,
you're right.
Was this the greatest game you've ever seen?
Ooh, I don't know. What was that? I
would put it at number 2. I would say behind the Rams Chiefs game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
That was a good game. A couple years ago.
Our Super Bowl game where we freaking got jobbed, that one hurt, but that was a pretty good game too.
Were you a fan then? You talking about the one against Pittsburgh, right?
I started in 07. Yeah, the one where freaking what's his name had 1.5 feet in, and they gave.
Were you a fan then,
Antonio?
Yeah.
Hey, look. That's a real question.
That's a good.
I know it was, but it's funny that that's a real question.
That's a fair. I'm not Bob. I'm not going to get pissed. That's a
you're not gonna want to fight.
No, I don't want. I don't
forget
fight
about
anymore.
the time frames and shit.
I grab Ramon. Like Ramon, go
it's
get.
It's been a long time.
I can't do it.
Yeah, welcome, Ramon. You missed the majority of the conversation, and you still like a space alien, which is weird. You should fix everything, including whatever's stuck in your teeth. But welcome.
Busting off.
Welcome.
Yeah, how are you?
We've missed you. We have missed you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Relax, Tyreek.
Yeah, because he's had to take all the Eagles incoming. He needs to share that, diversify that a little bit.
Hey, how was Tannehill against the Bengals?
Ooh. My Wi-Fi's acting up. What'd you say?
I was making sure.
I thought Jalen Hurts played that day. No, I'm just kidding.
Hilarious. Yeah, I don't know, right? Oh God. All right. So let me see. What else?
Why don't we yield the floor real quick and just let him? If he had, look, Ramon, we're gonna give you like 2 minutes to just give us your football thoughts because we've kind of
fastest 2 minutes in foot.
We pontificated, so it's your turn. Go.
Yeah, run it.
So I know y'all talked about the weekend game. Yeah, I think they might need to. Move on from Ryan Tannehill. I think he got 2 years left, but we're kicking the tires really hard to see because he messed that up. They should have moved on from Derrick Henry as far as that game plan anyway. Foreman was a lot more effective. They thought Foreman's run was Derrick Henry, so that just tells you what it looked like. Joe's good. I still don't know. I feel like the weapons are doing a lot for him, but he's not losing. He's not losing the game. He's not losing the game for him, and that's all that really matters. Because getting sacked 9 times, like I swear there has to be a record of like 2,500 and then like 1 or 2 because Donovan did it against Green Bay. But it's gonna be a shootout. Chiefs and Bengals. I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think Patrick's still better than him. Until you beat the man anyway, right? Niners and Rams. It's gonna be a good one. I see Elijah Mitchell and Debo still doing their thing. But if the Rams win this game, I think Rams win the Super Bowl, to be honest. Because that means they're going to be playing on like just another way different level defensively than the Jared Goff team. Man, the Rams almost let Tom do his thing this past weekend.
Going to win the Super Bowl.
Stop saying
Anyways. Sorry.
Who, the Rams?
Yeah, you just
If the
said
Rams-
they're gonna win
if
the
the-
Super Bowl, but they almost Atlanta Falcon against. I'm confused. Y'all are
You don't have to.
confused,
You don't have to
so-
win pretty.
That's
don't
right.
have to win
Niners
pretty.
don't win pretty. We just win.
They just won a game. They didn't score offensive touchdown, and I'm pretty sure that's like something million in 1-2. So
13 seconds, 1 possession in OT. Anyways, go ahead. I had my time.
yeah, don't let Joe be on the other side of that because Patrick's gonna are gonna get down there too.
All right, what's the next topic?
Next topic. I'm done.
Hey, I like what you were saying, Papa Chong. I like what you were saying.
Nah, don't call this nigga Papa Chong. It's just Chong Don now, and you calling him Papa because you want to. But anyway,
Well, he
All
sounds
right.
like sometimes he sounds like Papa John, so I just got to flip it that way.
hilarious.
Jesus Christ. I sound like
That
a
sounds
racist.
all
good.
right.
Racist. Yeah, sometimes you sound like a racist Papa John pizza.
That's fair. That's fair. I do.
Another thing I really wanted to touch on. So Sean Payton retired.
Oh yeah.
Where's New Orleans go
He's
from
a
here?
He's a jerk.
All right.
He's a jerk.
I don't know where they go from here because all they have is Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara.
And Jameis
They
Winston.
don't even have
baby.
Michael Thomas, really.
No, they really don't have Michael
He
Thomas.
may never
They really
even
don't
be
have-
the same the way this ankle's going.
They might have to.
Shit's
They
going
might.
on
They
2
might have to
years
trade
now.
both their best commodities and try to get some draft picks.
Yeah, nah.
Everybody's
I know
for sale.
Jameis and Alvin might have to go. Jameis, I'm okay with you in the Philly uniform, but that's fine.
Jameis
I may be
No, you're
alone.
might just
No,
not
you're
be
not.
playing anymore.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know what?
come on.
Fuck it.
You really
Hey,
want?
fuck
You
it.
really believe
Here we
that?
go. 3-team trade right here. Okay, Jameis to Arizona, Kyler to Philly, nothing to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So-
Look, I'm willing to entertain it right now because I fucking hate Kyler right now, so I'm willing to entertain it.
Hey,
you don't
hey.
believe that. You don't believe that.
I'm willing to entertain
Jameis
it.
to the Eagles, baby. Let's go. Jameis to the Eagles.
All we gonna be
Hey.
doing is eating the fly, nigga.
What I will say, if Jameis was to be an Eagle, he'd give our receivers a chance.
Talk to him.
He'd throw that shit. Like
Talk to
Jalen, I
him.
feel like he's
Straight
scared
to
pull
the
that
other
trigger
team.
Just
Straight to the other
You
team.
stupid, cuz. You stupid, cuz.
it's the same
At
thing.
least
It's
he
the same
throws
thing
the
as-
ball.
He would throw it
At least
all
he
over
throw-
the
at least
place.
the
I'll
Jimmy
Hey,
say.
I want to
Garoppolo
win.
does
I don't
what?
just want someone to throw the ball. I saw Kyler Murray just throw the ball too.
After every play, takes off his helmet and looks in the sky and smiles. Like,
Hey,
this
I'm
nigga's
just
a-
saying. I saw
Hey, he
Kyler
was a
Murray
supermodel
just throw the
in
ball
his
too.
mind.
14
Jimmy Garoppolo
14
does nothing
touchdowns.
more than model.
14
And
touchdowns,
win.
2
And
interceptions
win.
in the 6 games.
And win.
Debo. It's all Debo.
It's all Debo.
It's all Debo. And that's why Debo about to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Debo about to get paid. Debo, remember in NC2K, NCAA, whatever it used to be called, they used to have like the athlete. They didn't even have a position, it was athlete. That's Debo Samuel. You know what I'm saying? That's why he about to get paid. But it's
Yeah,
fine.
but Cordarrelle Patterson did it first though, didn't he?
He did, but I feel like Debo did it better.
He tried. He didn't do as good.
I don't know. His
Well,
numbers
no,
are
he-
pretty
I
I
good
don't know
too.
about as
I would
good,
say-
bro. You might need to.
His numbers are
just a
pretty
little
good
bit.
too.
I think his
might
numbers
slow
are
down a
pretty
little
good.
bit.
Debo's this
Numbers
year.
aren't Pro Bowl worthy.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
He's
this
on a
year.
winning
I mean,
team though. Debo, in all honesty, Debo's a better. Never mind. I'm
Receiver.
gonna make you mad. It's cool. No, he's not a better receiver than Cordell Patterson, and he's not a better put the ball in his hand. Like I said, I'm gonna make you mad.
You're not making me mad. My team's in the playoffs.
I don't care. But I'm
Cordell
just
sitting
saying.
at home watching
Cordell
all of
Patterson
them.
has more. Cordell Patterson had more all-purpose yards than Austin Eckler, and he's a Pro Bowler. I think that probably means he has more all-purpose yards than Debo too. I'm just by assuming with that. So who's doing it better than?
Well, you're assuming, so we don't know, right?
No, we looked it up. Cordell has more all-purpose yards than Eckler.
No, I don't care about
So-
Eckler. Talking about
Okay.
Debo and Cordell. Nobody brought
if
up
Debo-
Eckler. Nobody cares about Eckler.
If Cordell has more purpose yards than someone who makes his livelihood on purpose yards.
hey,
But you never
hold
said
on.
you
say
never
purpose
seen.
yards?
Hold on,
Are you referring to all-purpose yards, or is that a new
All-pur-
stat?
Isn't it
just
Cordell?
all purpose. It's
Okay.
receiving.
Okay.
Basically, what
I'm
Debo
not
and
even
Cordell
trying to be a dick. I thought maybe I'm old. I thought maybe I missed a new stat. That's all.
do. No, you're good.
Hey, can I ask y'all this question? I'm sorry, switch your rooms. Going back to what we just talked about, because I didn't realize this was a thing until literally right now. Did y'all know? Okay, I thought Sean Payton retired from football, period. But the speculation is that he ends up back in Dallas. Did y'all know that?
Dallas.
Yeah, there's rumors,
Dallas.
but I hope he goes to Dallas.
Why?
Hey, just so
Because
you
Dallas
know,
don't take care of nothing.
No.
hey, just so you know, Debo has 1,400 receiving yards this year.
That's fine, but Debo's also featured. Just imagine this is the first time.
No, but you
Cordell's
just
ever
said
been-
someone
that's
else
fine,
has.
That's fine. That's fine.
No.
This
Hold
is
on.
the first-
Don't
this
move
is
the
the
don't
first
move the needle. Don't move the
I'm not
needle.
moving the needle. I'm
Hey,
not
man,
moving the needle. This is the
Did
fact.
Dallas fire Mike
You asked
McCarthy?
Cordell if Cordell had
No, they
more
will.
all-purpose
They
yards.
will for Sean Payton. They will.
I'm
all
telling you
over
right now,
Sean Payton.
Debo has more receiving yards than he
That's
does
fine.
with receiving
When
and
Cordell
rushing
Patterson
together.
moves on and gets featured like Cordell Patterson
Oh
does,
my God, I'm not
Cordell
hearing
Patterson's
it.
better.
Not hearing it because he
like
doesn't
I
have
said,
more all-purpose yards.
Before I opened my mouth and said this statement, I said you weren't going to hear it. That's fine.
No,
right?
I'm saying that you
Cool.
were wrong.
I prefaced it by saying you're not going to want to hear this, right?
No, but what I'm saying is you
Right.
were wrong
Right.
compared to
So what were you
all-purpose
saying, Rick?
yards.
What were you saying, Rick?
Hey guys, Cooper Cup has 1,800.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Talk that talk. Hey, what's our guy got? Is he up in there at all? Can I bring
Our
him
guy has.
into this mix?
He's
D-Hop,
almost 18.
got
He's
a
like
sprained
17.
knee.
All right.
Oh, no, that's
Can we
not
please
your
not
guy.
refer to Cardinals anymore because we're irrelevant? Thank you.
Oh, hey, but you know what? AJ Green had a bounce back year.
Hey, it was better than last year. That's sad too.
Oh man. Well, anyways. You know what? How about this? Let's do this. Let's have fun with this, and then we have one more shit story to talk about, and then we're out. Let's give our team's season grades. How about that? Let's do that.
I like it.
As of right now, let's give our team season grades.
I'll
A
start.
plus, baby.
I'll start. First semester, we were A minus. Second semester, we were an F. The end. C minus. Done.
So, okay, C minus. All right, I'm gonna ride with that. Let's go. P, talk to me. What you got?
First half of the season, I'd say
Hey, A plus. Say it.
Yeah.
A minus, B plus.
Yeah, I was saying.
And then second half of the season, I gotta say the same because it pretty much evened out. But the way the playoffs have gone, just 2 wins. I don't care how it happened. 2 wins. A minus.
P, I respect that. I agree with that, and I think I'm glad that Luis Quintero is not on here because it'd be an A plus, which I don't want to hear. A minus is acceptable.
His rant would have been shorter than Mick's. A plus.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Next, Kurt Warner is the best, and the movie is Academy Award winning. What? Anyways.
Well,
I cried. I cried when I watched.
Exactly. Only 2 movies I cried on: Spider-Man and whatever the fuck the movie is with Kurt Warner.
I was holding my Kurt Warner jersey.
That
when I
dude
watched it
loves
and wiped my
Spider-Man
tears.
like no one I've ever known.
I love Spider-Man.
He does. I've never seen a nigga love a web slinging character quite like Luda.
What is the Eagles grade?
Huh?
Eagles grade?
Huh?
It was last. We say the best for last. Go ahead.
I think the Niners are like a B minus B all the way through the season, and so far in the play, yeah,
Okay.
it's a B. We weren't.
Oh, B minus.
Yeah, B minus or a B.
That's a C.
Okay, if you want to call it C plus, whatever you want to call it. All I know is we got 2 wins in the Super Bowl or in the playoffs, and that's an A plus to my eyes. And we beat the number 1 seed.
Yeah, no, y'all shine.
Yeah.
Stick your chest out a little bit more. Go ahead.
Yeah, I stick my chest all day.
Yeah,
About to
go
clap
ahead.
them fucking lamb chops too.
They went
you
to
got the
the
RP
cribs. They went to the cribs of 2 first ballot Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
beat
I'm
the
sorry.
brakes off them. I don't know
I
about the
mean,
brakes. We beat
I
them.
don't know about the brakes.
I know, but we beat
Maybe
them.
like the handbrakes.
Yeah, right. Y'all, yeah.
I know
Dude,
Debo has more all-purpose yards than Cordell Patterson.
Wait, who's the 2 first ballot Hall of
I
Famers?
messed up. I thought they played the Bucks. I forgot. Who'd you guys play? You guys played. You guys beat
Green Bay.
Green Bay. Who'd you play the first game?
Cowboys.
Cowboys. I'm sorry. One first ballot Hall of Famer.
One Hall of Famer. And 1 J.
Yeah. No, that's.
I thought maybe you were
I mean,
referring to Adams, but yeah.
It was still two very good wins. You know what? I will expect a B plus because y'all took out the Cowboys. Respect, blessings.
Yeah, I think like
thank you, buddy.
during the regular season we were like a B minus team. You know, somewhere there, just winning, losing, winning.
But y'all did what y'all
I would
said.
argue that you guys were
Okay.
C regular
Eagles.
season, C plus.
Eagles? Let's go, Ramon. You got this.
Peace up.
Yes.
8 times. No, it's fine. We didn't get no 8. No, first half of the season, we were F plus. No, F minus. We were terrible. And then our leader gave us a speech about flowers growing. and then we beat up on bad teams. So it's like a fake A. But no, but I think in the season we're probably like a B minus because
No, nigga. It rhymes with a B.
see?
Yeah, nigga, it's a D, nigga. It's a D.
D?
Stop
No,
lying.
because look.
It's a D.
No. Because look. We're supposed to be a rebuilding team, right? But we still inked out 9 wins. You know, there's still 9, no matter who we beat. We still won 9 games. We were supposed to be in the bottom of the division. Like I think they had us at 4 wins. We have 3 first-round draft picks. We made the playoffs, and we supposedly have our quarterback. Like based on the questions that the questions they gave us at the beginning of the season versus where we're at now, I think we're in a way better position going into next year. It doesn't mean Jalen's going to be that guy. It doesn't mean all 3 first-round draft picks are going to hit. But I'd rather have 3 first-round draft picks and then a franchise quarterback and money because just retired. Shout out to him.
Let me ask y'all this. Y'all ever look back at our old episodes to see how we caked up for our team and feel embarrassed? Because I do.
I don't.
I've listened to every
Not yet.
We need to do the third one where we pull receipts. It's fun. It's fun.
Golly, man. Because I mean the way I caked up for Jalen Hurts and what he really is.
Well, he's gotta be better than Jameis, right?
No.
Jalen, because Jameis
I wouldn't
throws
say
like
that
Jameis
yet.
will throw the ball. We need Jalen Hurts to actually throw the ball. Like, oh, he's not open. I'm not going to throw it.
We
No,
need
he's
Jameis
open.
to
Nigga,
get
throw
to
the
the
ball.
playoffs.
Now, hey,
We need Jameis to get to the
Put
playoffs.
Tyler in that undersized, run around, make stupid throw group with Jalen. But those guys should be together. Put them together.
Let me pour a little more. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all because Winston went there, all right? And ain't nobody else listening. Fuck it. Jameis is trash. All right. I'm sorry, not James. Excuse me. That was a Freudian slip.
You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question. Why are you backtracking from that statement? No, I didn't mean Jameis. My bad.
You were
Yeah.
wrong.
Because I didn't.
Because
mean
he's
Jameis.
caked up for him for too long.
Jameis.
You had to ride that one.
Jameis. Hey, look, you throw for 5,000 yards in a season. Fuck out of here.
Here we
You
go.
great. But Jalen, it's bad. It's bad, y'all. It's bad. It's bad. And
He played the
we're not
equivalent
gonna
of a
win.
season, though, bro.
It's bad. It's
If he was
bad.
a rookie and he did this, niggas would be okay because no one's
He's
talking about
basically a
Justin
rookie,
Fields.
though.
No one's talking about
No.
Zach Wilson. No one's talking about Trevor
No.
Lawrence. They're
No,
all
he was
not
basically a
rookies. It's
rookie. He
okay.
didn't play that much last
That's
year.
what I'm saying.
I've
But you
seen
know
winners
you're a
in the
shitty
NFL.
quarterback when they say, "Oh, he's using his legs to blah blah blah." That's all
No.
what quarterbacks are for.
I agree with that
Tyler's the same
statement.
way. He's using
Lamar's
his
the
quarterback
same way.
legs to keep plays alive. Get in the pocket, throw the ball, like make your read, get rid of the damn ball.
Thank you. And P, you said it. Like, so Lamar would be the guy that, okay, you could be like, yo, he uses his legs, he throws the ball, and at least it's like it's okay, right? Like it's everybody would say like CB territory. Jalen's not there.
Fair.
And that really bothers me.
So are
if
you
I'm
telling me
being
the
completely
best
honest.
running quarterback is Josh Allen?
Right now, yes.
That's right. The white guy holding it down. What?
You
I
know,
think
right
Jalen
behind
needs
him?
more
Why are you?
time.
You're not white.
I think
I don't know,
Jalen
I
Hurts
still
needs
root
more
for him.
time though.
You think so?
Yeah, a few more
You said-
games.
what'd you say?
Take him away. Hey, trade us for Matt Stafford straight up.
Nah.
Okay.
So
I had
you
to try
out?
it
So
while
you out on Jalen after one
No.
full
I'm
season?
not out on Jalen. I'm just letting you know that Jalen isn't the guy that's going to lead us to the promised land. I'm just letting you know. Just so you
After
know.
1 year?
Because
Can
Yeah,
Jalen be McNabb?
yeah, well, exactly. Thank you. I was just getting ready to say, please do understand that, I've been an Eagles fan for a long time, and I know running quarterbacks that could also get it done. We got Randall Cunningham. We had Michael Vick. We even had Donovan McNabb, who could run a little bit. Jalen Hurts can't hold a candle to any of them dudes. Period. And none
Fair,
of them dudes.
but I mean, you're talking
none of them dudes got
about
us a chip.
dudes.
You know, who got us a
Right,
chip.
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles
Right.
got us a chip.
Nick
Nick
Foles.
Foles got us a chip.
White
So
dude.
No,
I'm just saying.
more than that. Prototypical
Philly.
6'4", rocket arm, can move
Yep.
a little bit. That's the quarterback. I want that. I want a quarterback like that.
I don't.
Hey, we'll
I
trade
mean,
you Jimmy G.
He's not 6'4", and he doesn't have a
cool.
rocket arm. Don't want him.
But he looks
real
good.
talk. Real
Hold on, he
talk. Real
overthrew
talk.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Real talk. I would take Trey Lance.
Ooh,
Oh,
no.
sorry. I'm sorry. Trey
Why?
Lance
No.
is a basketball player, isn't he?
No, you're right. That's my quarterback. My backup quarterback's name. That's his name.
I like Trey.
Trey Lance. Hold on. Okay,
I like Trigger.
Hold on. Let me hold the phone real quick.
I do
Because of his nickname.
Oh,
yeah, that's why he likes
him.
that.
Is that his real nickname? I just gave him that. Okay, I thought I gave him that. I thought that was
You
original.
definitely didn't give him that.
You're
I thought
way
that was
late to the
original.
party.
My bad.
No,
Okay.
You're light years behind right now.
Sorry.
Trigger
No,
Trey
before this
is
whiskey.
Trey Young, but you're conflating. It's fine though.
It's fine. Whatever. I mean,
So you're
shit.
telling me you watched Trey Lance start maybe a game and a half? Renee, you can help me with this. I don't know how many games he actually started. You watched him be hot ass cheeks for 2 games and said, "Give me him." But then you watched Jalen in his rookie year get us 9 wins, and it's like, no, give me the other guy. You understand Trey's more expensive than you. Hold on. You understand Trey's more expensive than Jalen as well. You know that, right?
Well, you know,
No, I do.
Trey can't make
and
a
has
read
a
for
lot
the
less
life of him
experience
right now.
Right, but here goes my thing. To your point with the eye test, in watching Trey struggle in his 2 starts, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Jalen has had more than that, but he struggled just as much as Trey did. I mean, in several games.
but when I'm talking about experience, I'm talking college. I would never pick a guy that played 10 games.
Fuck that shit, Eddie.
He ain't gonna be shit.
So hold on. This is
Division
also
two.
this is
And I
also
don't know.
me and Renee talking
You know,
about
I mean, the only thing I have against him is he's a Niner right now. But as far as him being a quarterback,
but he came out of a
anytime
good
someone
program.
has only played
That's a good
No,
program.
he's
games,
Division 2. Trey Lance is Division 2. He went to North Dakota State.
Yeah, but that's a good program. That's the same program that Carson Wentz came out of. That's a good program. And the coaching is very good out there.
Rick, are you trying to keep a straight face, or you're really serious about this?
No, he's trying to keep this. You just said Trey.
look at
You
that
just
drink.
said-
He's
you
already
just
North
said-
done it.
Dakota State
you
just
just
breeds
said-
quarterbacks, huh?
You just
All I'm saying to you,
you just said, hold on. You
is-
said
is-
Trey
is-
Lance struggled with the Niners. Nobody struggles with the Niners. What Mullins, Renee?
Jimmy G does.
What is his name?
Nick
Mullins in his 16 starts, if you look at his numbers, he looks like a very good NFL quarterback because of Kyle Shanahan. Yeah, you're right. Go look him up.
Yeah, no,
4,000
don't look it up
yards.
because he's right, but it does. I
I'm
know it
saying
sounds
that's why
weird.
he's not there. All I'm saying to you is, in the time that I've seen. Look. Here goes my thing. Is I mean, this I guess is why I'm not a GM, but you know what? I'm ill in the video because I make these type of decisions. You trade him while he's hot.
You turn off.
You trade him while he's hot, and Jalen Hurts, he's hot or trending right now, but he's not that guy. Get him going. Time approved. I mean, time approved.
I mean, if you could trade him and get something for him, I would say fucking do it. Why not?
Yeah, no, I mean, go on. And I would honestly, I'd bring Trey to the East. I'd get it.
But we're not trading you guys. We don't want Hurts.
We're not. But I'm just
I
saying
would take Hurts over Lance though.
Well, I mean, I don't want Hurts.
And you might win 7 to. I feel like 9 is his apex. I feel like 9 is his apex.
I'm just saying, like,
that's
the
how
Niners
Shanahan,
have
bro,
no
you tripping.
use for him.
Am I? Okay.
With Kyle Shanahan? Again, go look at Mullins' numbers right now.
Run this back next year. Run this back next year.
I don't even know if Trey Lance is playing next year if we keep Jimmy G.
Oh God.
That's what I'm not even. That's what we were talking about earlier. Like
Trey Lance's best hope is that y'all get Aaron Rodgers and he can learn from Aaron Rodgers and do the things that what's his name? Jordan Appeal.
Jordan Love sucks.
No, yeah. I'm sorry, not him. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Brett Hundley because he was the first one that was behind Aaron Rodgers.
Brett Hundley's.
Brett Hundley was behind Aaron Rodgers, and he was in a very good position to sit there and learn, and he didn't learn shit.
No.
Just
doesn't work out for everybody, bro.
And he's from Chandler. I think money your neighbor.
He out of control. Yeah, he was down the street a little bit. He was.
I know he was up the street from me.
I played basketball with his mama and him. Yeah, you know. All right, so let's get into the final topic for this weekend because I feel like it's the most bizarre topic. And Renee, he's hung out with your friend, AB. Let's talk AB because he's been hot in the presses this week. AB is on a world tour. I don't know if he's releasing the album or maybe it's that song with Kanye. But he's been everywhere. He's been on I Am an Athlete podcast. He's been on Big Brothers. Basically, he's been on everything but 10 Cents podcast, which is crazy. Somebody shout out to AB's rep. I mean, bring him on. Fucking why not?
Hell yeah.
Where do we start with AB?
Where is he going? That's what I want. Like I told Ramon.
Where is he going? Okay, fine.
He asked me.
He's gonna get a job.
Ramon asked me What was the question you asked me, Ramon?
Oh,
Lamar.
So he said he wants to play for Baltimore. Lamar replied and said, yeah. If you're the Baltimore Ravens, are you appeasing your quarterback and saying you want him? Bring him in.
And I told him
No.
it's not really about appeasing the quarterback. If you're gonna bring Antonio Brown to your team, you have to make sure that you can keep him happy with targets. If you can't, then he's just gonna be a problem.
Renee, I would have to agree with you.
Like it's
I
more
mean,
like can
I
we
agree.
keep him happy so the whole team could be functional?
So
if not,
so
I would say
y'all
yes,
do
they
understand he can't even keep his like little baby grand kid Spawn happy in Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown has already expressed disdain with the targets.
yeah, he said it. If you
Yeah,
guys,
but
why
Holly-
you,
but-
you have soldiers, why don't
Mhm.
you use them?
Right.
Yeah, but it's Hollywood Brown complaining about catches.
But,
like,
but
dude,
that's
like, dog,
that's
who
my
are you?
point. Hollywood
You-
Brown
you-
is complaining.
you know
What the
that
fuck
he's
you
But I
think
can sit here,
Antonio
but
gonna do?
I can go
Cousin
to
AB, right?
Hollywood Brown and say, like, how often are you open though? How often do you think you're open versus like you actually being open? How good are you besides running down the field?
And you know what he's gonna say to you? Just give me the
He's gonna
damn
say
ball.
what he's gonna say that, and then be like, relax. You're not that guy, pal.
But you're
Well,
right.
neither
He
is
doesn't,
Lamar.
have, he doesn't have cachet. Like
No, that's fine.
Hollywood Brown doesn't have the cachet to step to Lamar Jackson. But here's the thing: no matter how you feel about AB, he's still today a top 25 wide receiver. Today, he still is. Say what you want. He still is.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the cachet either to
25
complain
is a
at
lot
this
of-
point.
I'm glad
25
that
is
you
a big
said
space.
25 because do you understand what 25 means, nigga?
In a three wide receiver set, that means he starts. Okay.
No, but you're right. And 25
Yeah,
is such a big
nice
disparity.
Yeah, that's a nice little cushion you gave yourself to
Yeah,
land on.
a
right there.
fucking big cushion. Like
Hedge your bets.
25?
But what I'm saying is,
That's on the low end.
But what I'm saying is also-
I really think he's a top 15.
AB
receiver.
doesn't have a lot of cachet either because at this point he's kind of ruined all that.
His
Well,
by his personality, but not on the football field.
Exactly. His attitude has ruined it, but his skill set is he's still an elite wide receiver.
Right, but if because of what you have caused in the last 2-3 years,
Mhm.
you don't really get to complain on teams.
well,
So hold on, real quick. Let me ask you a
What's his
question.
name?
Let me ask you a question real quick. Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead, Mick.
I was gonna say, Josh, like, don't at me because look what happened with Josh Gordon.
Yeah, but he doesn't complain.
Yeah, but he everywhere he goes, he takes drugs and he still gets
Right, but he doesn't
17,000
complain, is
chances.
what I'm saying. He's not causing
But
like
it's not. It's not.
And he's
it's
not
a
nearly
flamboyant,
the receiver
though,
that
Mick.
AB is.
not a good point.
No.
That's not the same.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
just-
people are going to get multiple chances if they're talented.
Right. And
That's
I'm
the
not saying
point.
AB won't, but what I'm saying, you don't have the chance, you don't have the bandwidth to complain. Like you have
Why
to
not?
just shut up and play. Because he's already caused so much trouble, they don't want to deal with it. They'll just cut you. Like they
Yeah,
did.
but I can go. But he can go to Baltimore. He can go to.
And if he
the
complains, they'll
Jags,
probably
he-
cut him too.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
can
I'm
play,
saying.
but he can go. But he can go up there and say Lamar, Trevor, and whatever other team needs a wide receiver one, and say, "Throw me the damn ball." It's different when he says versus Hollywood Brown. Throw me the ball, bro. You're a wide receiver, like maybe 3 or 4.
But
Chill.
but
I guess I would not take a person that has an attitude like him that tells me throw me the ball, like get open.
So
Yeah, and AB says I'm open. Now
And
what are you
and
combating?
I'll say,
what
I
are you
missed
saying back
you.
to him?
I missed you. It
no,
happens.
you do you want AB in Philly?
I'll
Exactly.
take him. I'll take him.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Nah, you had to think too
No.
long. You lying. That's a cap.
No.
Nah,
Yeah, it is. It's a big.
no. I'm trying to give him a
Nah,
1 year.
your
deal.
nose
It's
is
the
growing.
same
Stop
thing. It's the
lying. Your
same
nose
thing.
is growing.
No.
I'm
He
just black.
gets a game to game deal. Fuck a 1 year.
That's what
deal.
I'm
First
saying. He
time
gets a
ever,
ga- he
he
gets-
gets a game to game
And
deal.
loaded
Same
shit with
thing he had-
incentives. I'll take him in Arizona.
Yeah.
We can't look. Our receiving core is hot trash without D Hop, so I'll take him.
Yeah, y'all are garbage without D Hop.
Hot trash.
That man. It's
I'm
crazy.
taking Rodgers and fucking Devonta Adams to the Niners.
Can I just say that? So I looked at top 25 receivers. It's flooded with everybody but receivers in the top 25. Y'all understand that?
Are you looking at
It's running-
receptions?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking at yards, receptions, average, and TDs. It's flooded with tight ends, running backs.
So that makes my point even more.
Like it, but like I mean, I guess you're right. Like wide receivers these days is trash.
Yeah, but AB from a talent
crazy.
standpoint, dog, like I'll die on this show. He's still like a top 3 talented wide receiver.
Really?
No, Who's better, Renee? Who's better than him?
Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson,
D-Hop.
Nobody runs the route.
Kupp.
Nobody's as fast. Nobody
Cooper
has
Kupp.
a bounce. All of that. Everything. No.
Tyreek Hill.
Look, Ramon, say top 10 and you're covered. Say top 10 and you're covered.
No,
'Cause there's
fuck
not
top
10.
10.
There's
That's
not
not
10
top
receivers.
3. Get the
No,
fuck
no,
out
no,
of here.
hold on. Top 10, I could name 10 better receivers.
Go.
Then AB.
Go.
Yes.
I
Cooper
guess
Kupp.
podcast is over.
Okay.
Cooper Kupp,
Okay.
Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill,
Not Chase.
Devontae Adams, Debo Samuel, Odell Beckham.
Nope.
Odell Beckham was not
Not
better
Odell
than AB.
Beckham. Nope.
Run the numbers. I'll wait.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah, run the
um,
numbers.
Talent wise, no way.
Run the numbers.
That
I
dude's
don't
too
give a
much
fuck.
of a cancer. There's no way
Hold on.
that I would want him
Hold on.
on the team. And Baltimore shouldn't take him
Hold
either.
on. Please don't say something like talent wise because you're talking about potential, not production.
Okay, I can't run the numbers because AB was gone forever. So let's look at
Why
how do you
wasn't
want
he?
how do you want to do it? You want to do it by years? You want to take years because
Wait,
Odell
what do you
Beckham
mean?
can't,
Hold on.
Odell Beckham can't even hold a candle to AB. So how do you want to do it?
What do you mean? Hold on, time out. Let me ask you a question real quick. You said run the numbers. Like, okay, AB was out the league because it's his fault, right?
Yes.
OBJ was still in the league in Cleveland,
He
Doing
was hurt.
Yeah,
nothing.
but AB wouldn't put up
Doing
numbers in
nothing.
Cleveland.
doing nothing.
I'm just saying AB wouldn't do nothing in Cleveland either.
Maybe
That's a
maybe,
fact.
Maybe
No,
maybe,
that's a
but
fact.
We do. No, we know.
All right,
we
P.
know.
Take it easy, brother.
That, RP.
Later.
No, y'all tripping.
No, you guys are tripping. You're tripping. Look, y'all are talking about potential. Y'all aren't talking about actual
Potential of what? Hold on. What potential? Because when he was playing, hold on.
He
said
did
potential.
produce when
There
he
is no
played.
potential because there is no.
when
there,
he played. When he
right.
played.
Hold
But
on. What
AB
potential? You
pulled
act like he's a
himself
rookie right now. You act like he's a
No,
rookie
but
right
I'm
now.
saying AB.
But
pulled
you're acting
himself
like
out.
AB would have performed in the Browns, and he wouldn't have. And he would have ended up being a cancer there too.
I'm talking about
the same way. The same.
skill.
that
I'm
OBJ
talking
was?
about the eye
Yeah,
test
he would have been a worse cancer than OBJ. I guarantee
and
that.
skill set.
100%.
AB has a better skill set right now than Odell does, and I love Odell. He's
How many
quicker
games?
in and out of
hold on.
breaks.
How many games did Odell? How many games did AB even play this year?
Hold on.
Maybe five, Max. Maybe
Like 4 or 5
five.
in 4 or 5
Maybe
games,
five.
he was able to. Let's say 5.
Damn it.
I'll take 5, right?
And then
What is
extrapolate
AB's
his
first
numbers.
name? Is it
Extrapolate his
Antonio?
numbers.
There it is. All right.
I know
I
AB.
forgot his first
I know
name.
AB had at least a 100-yard game this year, being
Hold on.
the what second
I'm
option.
gonna run these
Third
numbers.
option?
Yeah, he played 5 games. He played. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna run these numbers. I'm gonna run these.
Run them,
Don't
numbers.
let them numbers
extrapolate
be.
the numbers.
Don't let them numbers be close. When
He
OBJ
played
played
7
eight games
games.
with-
I just he played 7 games, started 3 of them. Just
Okay.
FYI.
Okay.
He had 545 yards
Okay.
Mhm.
on the season. Hold
Okay.
that
In
thought.
7 games, that's quite pretty good, bro. That's
It's like
really
80
good.
yards a game.
No,
70 yards.
80.
80
He would have been a
yards a game.
1,000-yard receiver easily.
And I'm sorry.
Maybe.
If you look at those numbers again, AB has a 100-yard game in there. I know OBJ.
And he's a
I'm gonna look.
and he's a
OBJ
third
sniffed
receiver.
that.
And you
And
said
he's a
he
third
only
receiver.
started 3 of those 7 games.
Hold on, I
Hold
couldn't
on.
hear Rick.
I'm going to look. Hold on.
4
Yeah.
tuds.
Extrapolate
Four,
that
that's it.
7.
What? No, don't. No.
Oh, that's two.
No.
Okay, fine. Okay,
See?
fine. Don't,
Once again,
fine,
potential.
fine. Don't.
God,
Fine.
hey
you
Rick,
go
you're
by
gonna
averages.
lose this
No, you
battle
go by
right now
averages.
with
No,
OBJ.
No, averages.
No.
You are gonna lose the battle.
No.
All I'm saying is I don't think AB would have been productive in the Browns because it's just
AB did have 300-yard games. 121, 124, 101.
My Wi-Fi sucks, and I'm not even at home right now. What'd you say?
No.
don't repeat it,
Oh,
Doug.
okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me run it. OBJ is better. Fuck out of here.
No, you.
Yeah. Based
I
on
like,
what again?
You know what? The way I like how he dresses. That's better. His swag's better.
Renee
Sure.
will tell you right now. I just caped up for OBJ.
I'm an
this
OBJ
year,
guy too.
and he's not better than AB dog. I'm sorry.
I agree.
OBJ
I agree, with you, but
oh,
I'm not gonna
OBJ
tell you that
OBJ
AB's a
ain't
top
have-
3 receiver.
OBJ started
AB's
13
not better than
and had
Devontae.
537 yards this season.
AB's
He
not
have-
better
he
than
have
Justin
not
Jefferson
one
right now.
100-yard game this season.
He might not be
Like,
better than
here
Jamar
or there.
Chase.
You
Because
feel like I
he was-
felt
mites.
He was the
Tannehill.
second
That's how I
or
felt with
third
Tannehill.
receiver on his team behind.
What did he
Hey,
say?
He thought I was wrong. He thought I was wrong.
No, I'm saying my Wi-Fi is fucked up. Let me stop video, start video, and stop again, and just start it again. It's like, yo. Hey, man. Hey.
Hey, you was wrong.
It happens, man. It happens. I'm glad you died on that hill on your own, but it happens.
I probably shouldn't have said run the stats. That's probably where I.
Yeah, you should have stopped there. I knew as soon as you said that, I was just like,
Stop living off potential.
I took that from you, Renee. God damn it! I should have never did that.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I usually know my stats though before I say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I watched a lot of basketball and actual like.
That's
football,
fair. That's fair.
soccer, so,
You watch
nigga.
football instead of football?
Yeah, nigga. Manchester City, nigga.
Yeah, you watching
That's fucking
Chivas, not the
team,
Chiefs, homie.
nigga. Anyways, well,
On that
I'll
note,
tell you right now, I'm taking OBJ over AB. Period.
Are you taking it because of
Period,
the off-field
still.
shit? If that's the case, then yeah, you're probably right.
No, I'm taking it because of mental health shit. Like at the end of the
Right,
day, they're
fair
both
enough.
mental. They're both mental, but one's gonna be a little bit less of a cancer than the other. Clearly. You
I
know?
honestly think OBJ won't even be a cancer to the Rams. I think as long as he's on a flashy team that slings the rock like that, with another
think he would-
great receiver opposite of him that helps him not be double teamed, he'll probably be all right, dude.
And
I don't
winning
think he
cures
wouldn't be a
everything.
cancer in Cleveland either. I think at the end of the day, he just realized Baker ain't that dude.
Yeah, but look at like I told you before.
Then he got diva like.
Like I told you
That's
before,
fun.
that's fine
He's
if
always
Baker's
been
not that.
diva-like.
No. Like I said before, that's fine if Baker's not that dude, but that let me know that OBJ is not that dude either because he's obviously not a D Hop, or he's not a Calvin Johnson, or he's not a someone.
I mean, I
that
hear
makes
what
good
you're
not
saying.
quarterback-
Calvin. No,
bad
not-
quarterbacks
not
look
Calvin.
good.
Not Calvin. Calvin had stats.
I hear. Yeah, exactly. I hear what you're saying.
But you are right, Renee. You are
Renee,
right.
I do agree with you. Yeah, I was about to say I do agree with you. No, he's not like that number one that'll clearly like make up for your deficiencies like that. Like he did a couple great things with Eli. I think I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think Eli Manning next to Ben Roethlisberger is probably the most overrated Hall of Fame quarterback of all time.
I think he
Period.
might be more overrated than Ben Roethlisberger.
Look at his
Might be.
numbers. Look at his numbers.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
But all
don't
I'm
tell me
saying
look at his
to-
numbers because he's got a lot. He led the league in interceptions multiple years.
Got a lot
That's
of touchdowns
awful.
and a lot of yards.
The
I'm
eye
just saying
test,
that's awful.
the eye-
He
the-
got in
the
the
eye test-
he got in the Hall of Fame because of his name. That's
Yeah,
facts.
100%. 100%.
Who
And you know,
chooses-
and it-
wasn't
and
he
it-
Super
and his
Bowl
younger
MVP
bro-
twice?
Yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't the
but
quarterback
do you
usually
realize
win it?
how we got the Super Bowl MVP?
Oh my God, dude. Okay, all right,
What do you mean how?
Come on,
okay. Either way,
David Tyree.
look, I
David
don't like
Tyree
Eli
got
Manning
him the
either,
Super Bowl MVP.
but I give him his props. I don't
Hey,
like.
hey,
We're gonna ignore everything Eli did.
hey,
before
he
his
beat
role,
Tom.
and then-
Hold on.
Nobody else has done that.
Did Nick Foles get Super Bowl MVP?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about people winning Super Bowl MVPs.
Did he?
Then
No, he said two.
Nick Foles ain't even in the fucking league
You,
anymore.
you can't compare
He said
Nick
two.
Foles and
Oh, I'm
Eli
comparing them because
Manning.
they.
Can't. I mean, but you're wrong. You can compare them.
Yeah, you're.
Why am I wrong?
absolutely wrong?
Because go look at the body of work. Look at the body of work.
Go look at the stats. Look at
Yeah,
I'll,
I-
run the,
I-
look, I'll run the
clearly-
stats and send them to you guys.
Clearly, Nick Foles is
I've
head
seen
and
his
shoulders
stats, and I'm
above
telling
Eli
Jamal,
Manning.
you're not going to be impressed as what you think.
You
Hey,
said he's
who-
above Nick.
Who else?
No,
who else has
hell
beat
no.
Tom Brady twice?
So I said Nick Foles is above.
But it doesn't matter if you
You're
just
wrong.
beat someone twice.
I know.
Well,
That doesn't
no,
matter. That doesn't make you a Hall of Famer.
Tom Brady's not just someone.
But that doesn't make
No,
you a Hall of
You act
Famer.
like-
Okay.
Oh, hey, Stafford
but-
just beat Tom Brady in the NFC Championship. Oh, put him in the Hall.
Not Super Bowl.
Nobody
Put him in
talks
the
about
fucking
NFC
hall.
championships, bro.
Hold
You
on,
know
hold
that.
on,
Doesn't matter what game it is.
Yes, it
Hold on.
does.
Hold on. You're telling me that Eli Manning belongs in the Hall of Fame? Cap.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Super cap. And you know what? And you know, I mean, I think the Hall of Fame lists a lot of niggas in, but Eli Manning isn't the top. Let's just say he's not the top 25 quarterback of all time.
You're crazy.
That's probably
Yeah,
true.
you're
You
crazy.
better not be.
I'll go look at the numbers, and if I'm wrong, I'll come back and say I was wrong. But let me look at the numbers. But
But
right
who are you
now,
comparing him to?
I'm just saying. First of all, I'm going to look at his body of work, and then I'm going to look at who already is in the Hall of Fame, aka Dan Marino, with no championships, and then I'm going to extrapolate from there.
So you think Eli has better numbers than Dan Marino?
Look,
I know he
stop
doesn't,
thinking because you
but
use
he's got 2
three-syllable
chips and
words
2
that I'm
MVPs.
gonna back down.
And
from
he
this
beat Tom
argument.
Brady twice. That's
No.
that's nothing to beat Tom Brady twice. That's nothing.
He
Yeah,
didn't
because
beat
Ben
Tom Brady 'cause
Roethlisberger.
he didn't play defense.
Hold on.
Come
No,
on.
yes, he did.
defense.
He threw the
Come on.
game-winning touchdown.
Oh.
Ben Roethlisberger's. I'm sorry. Hold on. Time out.
Mary.
Ben.
What
Hold
are
on.
you
Time out.
talking?
Time out.
He threw a prayer.
To Plexico burst in the back of the end zone.
Yeah. Well, so Jesus.
Oh, that was
okay.
okay.
God
That
is
one was a
good.
good one. That was a good pass. That was a
Okay,
good
hold
pass.
on. So we're talking about
I
y'all
thought
talking
about
Ben, right?
Tyree. I'm saying,
Ben got a bowl. Ben has a bowl against the Seattle Seahawks and
Hey, in 15 years, he had 5 winning seasons.
Thank you.
5.
That's all.
How many?
You know,
That's
Hold on,
already bad right
hold on,
there.
hold on,
How many
hold on.
8-8 seasons did he have?
Let's
And the reason
extrapolate-
I'm telling you that's
let's-
bad is
let's
because the
extrapolate
quarterback has the most
ratio on that.
impact in a football game than anyone, and he
How
obviously
many-
wasn't.
How many
8-8
5 out of 15 is
seasons
what?
did he have?
That's 33%. That's 33.
Okay, well, how many of those seasons were 8-8? I want to know losing seasons. See, tell me how many.
You want losing seasons?
Yes, give me losing.
Okay.
Seasons.
Hold on, I got you.
Hold on. No, I got
it.
Eight losing seasons.
Oh my God, we going in on this one. Eli Manning.
No, he had 8 losing seasons.
Okay, well, let me compare that to who else.
And he led the league in interceptions 3 times.
Okay, let me compare that to whoever else is in the Hall of Fame as a quarterback, and then we can talk.
Yeah, don't.
Hey, Hermal. Let me just talk to you real quick about his last, like, what are these, 6 seasons? In 2013, he went 7-9,
okay,
6-10, 6-10, 11-5 in 2016, 3-12, 5-11, 1-3-0. Fuck out of here. He's not Hall of. He had one season at 12-4. After 12-4, he didn't have a season. He had 11-5 in 2016, 10-6 in 20. This what the fuck? How is this Hall of Fame numbers?
Because he's 9th in yards, he's 10th in touchdowns.
Dan Marino has 11 winning seasons.
Hold on.
And no chips.
Hold on.
Oh, y'all can play. Hold on. Let me ask a question real quick. We're talking about interceptions. Peyton Manning has more interceptions. Dan Marino has more interceptions. Brett Favre has more interceptions.
No,
Vinny
so
Testaverde.
maybe career-wise, yes. But did they ever lead the league in interceptions?
Brett Favre, you better.
Besides Brett Favre, I gave you Brett Favre. I gave you Brett Favre.
I think Manning did his.
Did he lead the league though for a season?
I think Manning did his rookie season.
Okay. Okay. Rookie season.
It's still a season.
Eli did it when he was like a veteran, bro, not a fucking rookie.
Either way.
No, that matters.
He's got top 10 touchdown numbers.
I would see stats show winning time numbers.
So hold on.
At the end of the day, winning time numbers is what matters to me.
He's got 2 chips.
Fucking Jimmy G has as many winning seasons as Eli already, and he's not even that good.
How many chips? You know what? Hey, you know what?
It is the same situation.
No, it's not.
Why?
What
do you run Jameis Winston's numbers? Because Jameis Winston deserves to be in this conversation.
Hi. One has 2 Super Bowls, according to this guy.
Hey,
he does.
Hold on. Hold on. I just want to bring up Jameis Winston got the same amount of wins as Eli at this point in his career.
There you go. Pow. That's disgusting.
So finish it.
He has the same amount of wins? What are you talking about?
And he got more yards than Eli at this point.
What are you drinking? Are you drinking gasoline? What are you drinking?
He lying right now. That's what
you are making up stuff.
No, I surmised based off of a summary of some of these stats.
Where'd you get that? The Inquirer? Is that where you're getting your stats? Come on, man.
Hey, man. He's 6-10, 9-7.
Eli's a borderline Hall of Famer, but he's in.
Right, you're right. He's a borderline Hall of Famer, and borderline people shouldn't make the Hall of Fame.
That's fine, but he beat Tom Brady twice, so he's in my Hall of Fame. He beat Tom Brady twice.
9th in total yards, 10th in touchdowns. Has 12. He's 12th in interceptions behind all those guys I've named. He's 14th in He's 14th in fourth quarter comebacks.
Hey, hold on. Let me run this.
More than Joe. It's not like
Joe who?
comparing the two, but Joe Poole, your guy.
Yeah, but my guy doesn't have to come back from fourth quarter deficits.
Nigga, obviously he did if he's in the top 20s.
I'm just saying, obviously not as many. Not as many.
So he was 16 for he was 26 for 26 in comebacks.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You're talking about the man, the
right,
GOAT
so
before the GOAT.
We're lying.
That's the GOAT before the GOAT.
Hold on. Here we go. You know, let's talk Hall of Famers because this thing is obviously people that
no, not all Hall of Fame. So, boy, we just gave you his numbers.
So Peyton Manning clearly has beat Tom Brady 6 times. He's in the Hall.
In the Super Bowl. How many times did he do in the Super Bowl?
They couldn't play each other in the Super Bowl.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. How many times did he do it? How many times did he do the AFC Championship game?
Hold on, time out. Don't act like Eli beating.
Jake Plummer.
Don't act like
he is 3-0 versus Tom. It's not his fault that the team didn't get to the
Hey,
Super
the reason
Bowl.
he's doing that is because Jamal kept pushing that envelope. You know what I mean?
Here, Mark Sanchez has 3 wins. That's more than Eli. Okay.
So it's official. You guys hate Eli.
Flacco has 3 against Tom Brady.
I'm just saying Eli's overrated, bro.
Hall of Fame.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Because we all know that yards can be a misleading stat due to the fact that if you are behind, you have to throw.
Okay.
Hey.
And that's a fact.
Hey, hold on.
We all know that. That's been proven multiple times over and over.
2-0, baby. 2-0.
But it's one thing. It's one thing when like your entire team sucks around you. It's another thing when you have more losing seasons than winning seasons. That means You didn't impact your team as you should have.
Cam Newton
You
for the
couldn't
Hall
tell
of
me-
Fame. Y'all heard it
You
here
couldn't.
first.
You couldn't tell me Eli's
Sorry,
team
man.
besides Odell Beckham and maybe like Brandon Jacobs, Tiki Barber.
What about his defense?
You just
Michael Strahan. Michael
name
Strahan.
him. Strahan.
Pierre
Strahan,
Paul or
Strahan,
whatever the fuck his name was.
what's
He
the-
was
what's
good
the-
too.
what's the dude on the other side?
Pierre Paul's a Hall of Famer now.
Who?
I don't know. I haven't looked at his numbers, but I'm saying he was good. You're not gonna say he's not good.
Hold on.
So he's good. What does that have to do? Hold on. First of all,
Plexico
what-
Burris.
Taylor Bob?
He shot himself.
Yeah.
He was
So
good
what?
on
He
the-
shot himself. He's not good.
No. Clearly,
I'm just saying. Like I don't know. I don't know what you're getting with
So how
shot.
good?
Someone that
so,
shot
hold on, so
himself.
how good? No, no, that's
Eli
fine, that's
Manning's
fine.
supporting
So
cast
how good was
wasn't
Plexico?
really
How
that
good was
great
Plexico?
all in.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
It
Oh,
wasn't.
y'all niggas is crazy.
It wasn't.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
When you get your
Come
40s,
on.
Hold on,
you guys
real quick,
understand.
before
You guys
you guys
aren't in
look
your
all this
40s
stuff
yet.
up,
When you get your 40s,
Before you guys look this stuff up, you're gonna look it up and be like, look how good he was. Look how good he was.
No,
if you have to look
I'm
up somebody
not.
being good, no, it's fine. If you have to look up somebody being good, he wasn't that good.
You mean
Okay.
Eli Manning?
So
You mean Eli
so
Manning.
Eli Manning's supporting cast wasn't good. Well, Tom Brady wasn't really
That's
good.
literally
until
what I'm
he
doing
got
for Eli
fucking
Manning.
Randy
I'm trying to look
Moss.
up why he's good.
So leave Randy Moss out.
Wait.
Take Randy Moss
Wait,
out.
Wait,
How
wait,
good
wait,
was
wait.
his supporting cast?
You said
Deion
John
Branch?
Wait.
Deion Branch? That's what
Wait.
you're gonna tell me? Get
Wait,
the fuck out
I'm
of here.
confused
No,
at what
you
you're
don't-
trying to say. I'm confused at what you're trying to say. Can you explain?
Okay.
Break it, dumb it down for me, Renee. What are you trying to say regarding Tom
You
Brady?
guys just told me that Eli's supporting cast wasn't good.
Wasn't that good? Yes.
And and I'm telling you, Tom Brady didn't have a very good supporting cast until
Never.
Randy Moss year.
Okay.
Other than that,
he made
You're-
Westworld.
Wait, you're
before that,
comparing-
you're
He
not
made
going to tell
Deion
me
Branch.
that
You're
Deion
comparing-
Branch
He made
was
Ron
better than
South.
Plexico
You're
Burris.
comparing Tom
You-
Brady and
You
Eli
probably
Manning.
can't name Tom
Yeah,
Brady's
no, he
running backs
really
from
is,
all those
but I'm
years.
You're comparing Tom
I
Brady
could,
and
but
Eli
it's cool.
Manning. Ramon,
Well, you said he beat.
You just you compared him by saying he
Never
beat
mind.
him.
that's my.
He
Never
just
mind.
it's my
he
case.
just he
Like,
just compared
This is what you're doing.
best.
And he beat him
He
twice.
just
in the
compared
Super
the
Bowl.
best
Hold on,
thrower
hold
of
on.
the football ever
Stop
to
video.
Eli Manning.
Start video. Stop
Crazy.
video. This my internet is fucking up again.
All I'm
And
saying,
asking
I got
questions
you.
like,
I got
well,
it.
let's
Maybe-
compare
maybe
Eli
I
and
need
Tom
nutrition.
Brady.
Maybe I need nutrition. I gotta go eat dinner. Are you serious?
yeah,
Uh,
I need some more trash hauled off. What's his number?
Yeah,
Hey.
exactly. Ramon, I feel you got to deal with this every day, Ramon.
I don't even deal with it every day. It don't happen until it comes here.
so
I just have to deal with like Tannehill is good type shit, and I'm just like,
Yeah. So is Tony Romo a Hall of Fame?
and I got to deal with like lies that says Cordell Patterson has more all-purpose yards than Debo.
Hey, you said
It's not true
Tony
either.
Romo. Is he top
No.
10? Is he top 10
No,
in both
Hall
those
of
things too?
It's who a Hall of
No.
Famer?
Tony Romo.
No.
Why? He
Tell
got
me- run me-
Eli
okay,
Manning
run-
numbers.
Run me
minus
his
the
numbers.
championship.
Run me his numbers.
I'm not.
I don't really
My
know his
internet-
numbers.
Suddenly, my internet is.
Now you're
I'll-
just grasping. Is Jeff George a Hall of Fame? Hall of Famer?
Jeff George. ATL, Shorty. I'm
Jake
Honestly,
Plummer did
the
some
only
things.
look, yeah, I'm
Hall
gonna
of
tell you right
Famer?
now, the only reason Eli is in there is because he won 2 Super Bowls,
his
and
name
that's
is
what
Eli.
put him in. Like if he never won those,
His name
if he
any
never
of
won
them.
those, he would not be in the Hall.
Okay, I won't argue with you. How about that? I
That's
won't
a
argue
fact.
with you.
That's a fact,
Okay.
and that's
I'll
fine.
argue with
But
you.
Hey, Tony Romo had better winning percentage than Eli Manning in the regular
Tony
season.
Romo-
Well,
team
Renee's already
compared to-
shot a hole in that. Winning percentage, the yards. He shot that hole already. What does that mean?
I didn't
That
hear.
mean- That don't mean
There's a lot going on. I didn't hear.
nothing. That don't mean nothing.
Oh, I don't know why I'm arguing for a Dallas Cowboy. Fuck it, I'm
I don't
out.
know either. I'm not sure.
I'm
Hey,
out.
you're just you're mad. It's Whiskey Wednesday.
I
is
am.
taking
I-
over.
I'm-
Whiskey Wednesday is
I've-
taking over.
I've officially lost. I'm out. Pull another one.
I'm out, boys. I can't do it anymore. I'm out of here.
yeah, I'm out of here too.
All right. Well,
I'll see
hey,
you.
you know what? Hey, you know what? Fuck, don't go before I fucking close this shit. Damn it. It's weird.
All right,
It'd be
my
weird
bad.
if it's just
My
me
bad.
by myself.
My bad.
Hey, you know what? 10 Cents Podcast, we fucking got loose because that's what happens.
Hey, hold on.
What?
I gotta tell you
What?
this. This is terrible.
You know some bullshit. Yeah.
Eli Manning's record is 117 and 117.
Hell yeah.
On that note, drop the fucking mic. I'm out.
Hall of Fame. Anyway,
It was
hey,
a
you know what?
500 fucking winning quarterback in the Hall of Fame.
He's just an average man doing
I
extraordinary
promise
things.
you look up Trent Dilfer's numbers and he's better. You look up a bunch of niggas' numbers and they're better. But on that note, we're out. We'll see you on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all love. Thank you everybody for tapping in, man. I appreciate y'all joins for being on. We out, man. Let's
Well, I'm glad
50-50.
you joined today, man.